Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome to our second video on rotations. On the previous video, we talked all about rotations clockwise about the origin. In today's video, we will be looking at rotations counterclockwise about the origin. So if you did not watch the previous video, please go ahead and watch that one first before watching this one. Materials that you need is obviously your graph paper. Some of you guys, I bet, are already graphing these problems already onto your paper, and you need a second graph paper, right? So you need two graph papers, the one we're going to take notes, and this is more like considered your scratch paper to do your rotation. So when we're talking about rotations counterclockwise, it's honestly the same thing. It's just the direction where you're moving. That's the only difference. In clockwise rotations, we move to the right. In counterclockwise, we move to the left. Okay, so that's the only difference. The only difference is we're moving to the left. Okay, and that's it. So we're going to go ahead and do this one right here. We're going to draw your arrow sticking out right here. That's usually going to guide us. As we already went over yesterday's note, or in the previous video's notes, here are the notes from the previous video. Notice how the arrows are looking like when we do 90, 180, 270, 360. This is clockwise when we're going to the right. But counterclockwise, we're moving to the left, right? So just be aware of that. For counter, we're moving to the left. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy this problem on your scratch paper. Again, excuse my dogs, they're barking. They're ready to go out and eat. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this shape onto my scratch paper. Once again, this is where I'm going to do my rotation. So one to the left, two up. I'm just copying my pre-image. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 2 up. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2 up. And that's my B. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here's my letter A. Copy this shape. So notice the only thing I did was honestly I just copied the shape that's here onto here, because this is where I'm going to be able to do my rotation. So since they're saying 90 degrees counter, that means to the left, okay? A lot of students get this confused and accidentally go to the right, and you're like, oh, that's it, that's my answer. But they said counter, which is to the left. 90 degrees, we know that it's just one turn, so we're only gonna turn it one time to the left, and that's it. You're done. The only thing you do is grab this picture and put it up here. Draw this one and put it there. So I start at the origin. To get letter C, I go 2 to the left and 1 down. So I'm gonna come here, so I'm gonna go 2 to the left, 1, 2, and 1 down. This will be my C prime. Okay, to get B, I go 2 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So 2 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4 down. And this is gonna be my B prime. And then to get A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 to the left and 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So this is my A prime. Connect the dots. And you're done, believe it or not. The only thing we need to do is remember to label it. This is your pre-image. And then this guy right here at the bottom is your image. Therefore, just because it looks different, but remember, the only thing I did was I just turned the shape. So that means these are congruent and similar. Even though at first glance they look different, remember I just turned it. So they're congruent and similar. So let's go over this problem now. We're going to go ahead and rotate that figure 180 degrees counterclockwise. I'm going to give you time to copy it down. Remember, we always draw your arrow sticking up. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is just grab this shape and just copy it onto your scratch paper. Makes it easy for you to do your rotation. So I'm just going to copy the shape onto here. 1, 2, 3, 1 up. 1, 2, 3, 1 up. That is D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I know that's going to be A. 3, 6, 1. 6, 1. That's going to be C. And therefore, this one right here will be B. Once again, I just copied the shape. I just transferred it over. Makes it a lot easier for me to do the rotation. Okay, so here it is. Draw my little arrow sticking up, telling me where to move. Okay, so I need to be careful because the key word here was counter. Counter means to the left. If it would have said clockwise, I would move to the right. But since it's counter, that means going against the clock, because normally the clock goes to the right. So we're going against that. So we're going to go 180 degrees counterclockwise. And I know from yesterday, 180 degrees means turn it 2 times, right? So we're going to turn it 2 times. But in this case, we're going to turn it 2 times to the left. So let's go ahead and do that. 1 time, that's 90 degrees. 2 times, and that's my 180 degrees. I grab this and copy it down. And that's it. So to get letter D, I go 3 to the left and 1 down. 3 to the left, 1 down. This is my D prime. To get C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the left and 1 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the left, 1 down. This is my C prime. Letter A, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my A prime. And then this is my B prime. Go ahead and connect my dots. There it is. Label them. I know that's my pre-image. And that is my image right here. And I know that these 2 shapes are congruent and similar. Once again, the only thing I did is I just turned it 2 times to the left because 180 is twice. And to the left because it said counterclockwise. I'm not going to go over another example because once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Once again, counterclockwise, we move it to the left, as opposed to clockwise, you move it to the right. And that's it for your rotations counterclockwise video.